What up, my beautiful peoples? Welcome to another episode of Rizzy Talks. We talk about anything and everything. Today, we're going over our 30-day review, me and my wife, of our intermittent fasting and prolonged fasting. All the details as far as what we ate, how much weight we lost, everything you need to know. So without further ado, let's go.
Night, day, I'm going through a lot. I don't plan on stopping, I don't plan on dropping. All I think about is building, doing something a little different at the finish line. It's time to get tilted, you don't understand the feeling. I'm leaning, I'm flying, I'm drifting this shit out this only morning, bacon and grits. It's time to get the work, dog.
So what's up, people? Today's a little different. We're not driving. We're sitting by the water so we can sit and talk to you guys. This video is going to be a little lengthy because we want to give you guys all the details on everything that we've been doing for the month. My 30 days ended on the 12th of February, and my wife's is the
14th it was.
The 14th of February. That's exactly 30 days from when we both started fasting. And we're going to go over everything that we have done for this month. Do you want to start or you want me to start?
You can start.
All right, so let's get right into it. Me and my wife are going to go back and forth. So for the females, you can see what my wife has done. And for me, for the guys, you can see what I've done. I've done a little different than what my wife has been doing with the intermittent fasting and prolonged fasting. For you guys out there that just want the quick info and want to be gone, don't care about the details, let's just say, all in all, I lost about 42 pounds. My wife lost about 23 pounds. Now we're going to get into the details of when we started, what we ate, and the inches we lost in our stomachs. We measured our thighs. We also measured, our stomachs, our thighs, and our waist. The three biggest measurements we took, and we are extremely surprised on what we lost. Now, remember, this has nothing to do with working out. Me or my wife has not worked out. We have just been working and doing our regular daily routines. The only thing we have done is our intermittent fasting and our prolonged fasting, which are both two different things. And we have changed our food a little bit. I've changed dramatically. You can hop in anytime you want. Actually, I'm gonna let my wife start by saying how she started off at the beginning and some of the things that she went through this month of how she feels.
So it has definitely been a struggle. Every time I cook the boys food or anything, cook you food, if I'm in my fasting, I normally would test the food to make sure it's good and ready to be eaten, but I haven't been able to do that. So it's just been going off of what it looks like and what it smells like. But it is very hard to watch people eat, especially at work when I'm on break.
Still now or just at the beginning?
At the beginning it was more difficult. Now it's a little difficult when you smell the food.
I know for me it was really, sorry to cut you off.
No, you're fine.
For me it was really tough at the beginning because we love to go out to eat.
Oh yeah.
And check out our video actually how I surprised my wife on Valentine's Day. Link will be down below. But it's very difficult. We both love to eat.
Yeah.
Fast food. I'm really big on like subs, pizza, burgers. Ice cream is one of my biggest weaknesses. I can eat a tub of ice cream, and like my favorite ice cream, maple walnut. It's maple walnut, and you put some pound cake with that, and it's over. So at first, I immediately thought what most people and our friends or family members have said is, "Why are you starving yourself?" They said, "Why are you gonna starve yourself?" And one thing I come to realize real fast, I think my wife can say the same, you're not hungry at all.
No.
Like, every now and then I do get a little bit, I feel a little bit of hunger, I drink some water and it just goes away. Like, I'm really not hungry. We both started with 24, which 24, is the 24 split, which is for 20 hours out of the day, we don't eat. We just literally just drink water. There's no juice. There's no nothing. It's just straight water that we drink.
Sometimes I'll have green tea because it's got no calories in it.
Well, I have had nothing else but water during my fasting. My wife has had a little bit of green tea. But during that time period, there's no food consumption at all. We both have our own 4-hour window when we're eating. For me, when I breaking my fast meaning I'm going into my eating window and it's the first meal that I have. It's pretty much small, and I've been eating bone broth.
Yep, it's like a soup that I make you. It's bone broth, onions, carrots, and chicken breast.
And let me tell you guys, that was my first time. This month is my first time in my life, believe it or not, of me eating vegetables, unless you count ketchup as a vegetable because it's made by tomatoes. But other than that, this is my first time ever in my life eating vegetables. The bone broth, let me tell you guys, for my first time eating stuff like this, it's really good. And I actually get pretty full from a small bowl of bone broth. She puts
it's just chicken breast, carrots,
sliced up chicken breast, like kind of like a
shredded chicken breast.
Shredded chicken breast, carrots, onion, and
just the bone broth.
And just the bone broth. I eat that. I'll usually wait about 20, 30 minutes at the most. And then I'll eat whatever I want after that, but only for that 4-hour window. My first time doing this, my very first day, I was supposed to do 20 hours. I actually made a mistake and did 24. I can't really call it a mistake, but I wasn't hungry, and it blew my mind. For 24 hours, I did not eat anything. After that, it became easier and easier and easier for me. I
did went into prolonged fastings very quickly.
Well, yes. Well, we'll get to prolonged fasting because I know it's different. But intermittent fasting is just when you go for a period of time of not eating, and you eat on a daily basis. Most people I see, they start off with a 16-8 where they fast for 16 hours. Then they have an eating window of 8 hours. Me and my wife both started off kind of more aggressively with the 24 split. It's just what works for us because we work a ton. Sorry, somebody's pulling into where we're at, so we both just kind of caught eye to it. But for the first week, I did a 24 split. It wasn't too bad. Then I started looking into what they call prolonged fasting. Is when you go 48 to 72 hours or longer of no food. Now, I've done this. My wife watched me do it first before she's actually doing it right now as we speak. My first time done it, because I've done it twice during this month. First time I did it, was it 72 or was it 96 for the first time?
I think it was 96 and then 72.
No, I think it was 96 for the second time because I said I was gonna let myself go and see where I was gonna eat. So the first time I figured I work very long hours on the weekend, so I figured I'll stop eating by Friday. I stopped eating by like 11 o'clock at night because my window between 7 and 11. So at the end of my window, I didn't eat. I let it go for 72 hours, and I thought I was gonna be, because I'm lifting that mother job. I'm constantly lifting and moving, constantly. I'm doing 12, 13-hour shifts. I'm like, I'm gonna have to eat. I know I'm gonna have to eat. Everybody's ordering food. Wasn't hungry the entire time. When it was time to eat, I still wasn't hungry. I just didn't want to keep pushing myself further. I can't really say I was pushing because I wasn't hungry, but I wanted to get something to eat. So I ate, then I went right back into my 24 split. Now that next week, I told my wife, for this week, I want to try something different. I'm just going to stop eating at the same time on Friday, and I'm going to eat whenever I get hungry. If I get hungry an hour later, I'm going to eat. I went literally 96 hours, believe it or not, no food. No food.
Just water.
No food. Literally just water. No tea, no coffee, no drink, no nothing, just water. And when it was time for me to eat, the only reason I ate, because my wife was like, you probably want to eat. You've been going pretty long. And I'm like, yeah, 96 hours is quite a bit. So I went and got something to eat. And my first meal, at that time, I tried rice cakes. Just plain organic rice cakes. 2 of them is like 60 calories for 1 serving. And now I love them. Before, when I first tried them, I was like, there's no taste, not really. For some reason now, I love them. I can eat those things like little cupcakes or something. I don't know why, but they're really good. Now, my wife and I have experienced some negatives in all this too. My first negative when I first started, I got cold chills. Like the first couple of days, I was freezing. Then I went into having a headache. After that, it all went away. Now that I'm at the end of my 30 days, I do feel a little bit colder than what I normally do. That could be one of my friends at work made a joke about it. He said, "You're not holding as much fat as you used to." I mean, that could be it. But other than that, I have to say that I feel more focused. I feel a hell of a lot better. And I realized that I was eating too much, eating myself to death. Mm-hmm. For some more detail, since you guys who made it this far, I've lost, let me look at my phone here because I have it on my phone. I personally lost 8 inches on my stomach. Now, I usually measure myself 3 to 6 times and take the biggest measurement so I know I'm getting the most accurate measurement as possible. It's across my belly button and the widest part of my love handles has gone down 8 inches. 8 inches in just 30 days. My waist has gone down 4.5 inches. And that's right where I have my, my pants, my shorts, my belt line. And I do it the same way. Everything I do it 3 to 6 times to make sure I get a correct number, and I always take the biggest number to get as most accurate as possibly. Now, I do my thighs as well. I've lost 3 inches on the thickest part of my thighs, and I'm down, what did I say here? I'm down,
you don't have it on the text message.
42 says, I went from 352 to 310. It's all I have done in 30 days. I've maintained my weight. Now, so you guys know, this whole month has not been perfect. I messed up a good 4 times this month, and I will say pretty bad. And then the reason I say pretty bad, just recently, I went a whole day of eating chips, McDonald's, Subs, Burger King. I did that one day. The other days, I messed up during my eating time, just eating all wrong foods. So it has not been perfect, but for me to see how much weight in inches I have lost is mind-blowing to me. The people at work look at me and say they can see it in my face. I see it in the clothes that I wear. I'm wearing jeans that I haven't worn in years. And we're only a month in. Now, my wife, where are you at? You want to tell them how much? You want to tell them your
sure.
Instead of me just blah. I like to talk a lot, guys. So I'm sorry. I just go.
So I'm down 23 pounds. I've lost 3 inches around my belly, from the belly button and around the love handles. Yep. My biceps, I haven't lost anything. The middle of my thighs,
it was 2.
I think it was 2 inches. And then my waist was also 2 inches. So slowly but surely, I have also had some mishaps. At work, I'll have a baked cheese poofs because I'm starving. I feel like I'm starving when I'm really not. And I drink water with it, so then I get full. So it has been a bit of a struggle, but when you eat good food, you feel good. Like I had a burger with fuller. I had a burger with my mother-in-law at Checkers not too long ago, and I literally felt like crap because I was eating crap. You can really feel the difference. You eat.
I have really bad acid reflux, GERD, and so I have an immense amount of heartburn. I throw up constantly. Since I've been fasting, I have not taken my medication, have had no heartburn, no throwing up until I made my mistake. Oh, I paid for it. I threw up that night, had a heartburn the entire next day. Soon I jumped right back into my fasting and my 24 and eating right. Everything went back away. You can really feel what you eat. It's true. You are
what you eat.
What you eat. Anyway, I would say, this is new for the both of us. And I would say the only reason I've lost a large amount of weight is due to
something just shut off.
That's good. All right, guys. My camera's only at 12%. Both batteries are dead. We didn't bring more batteries with us, so if the audio changes, I do apologize. back to what I was saying though. The reason I think I've lost a lot more weight, pretty much double the weight that my wife lost, is because I did prolonged fasting twice this month. One was 72 hours and the other one was 92 hours. And I did weigh myself before and after. On the 92-hour one is the one I weighed myself right before I started and when I ended. During that period of time, I've lost 10 pounds and have not gained it back. So I put that up to the prolonged fasting. She's actually doing prolonged fasting right now. Which is, she's not even hungry. I think how long you been so far? Probably.
It's been almost, it's been 48 hours. It'll be at 7 o'clock tonight. It'll be 63 hours if I eat.
So right now it's about 4:40 p.m.
So it'll be
if she goes to,
hours. If I go until 4 a.m., it'll be 72 hours.
She goes at 4 a.m. tonight, and it's 4:40 p.m. right now. She'll be at 72 hours for her total 72-hour fast. I don't know how long she's gonna go. We'll keep track of it. But for me, I lost 10 pounds during my 96-hour fast that I did one time this month. I did a 72-hour fast. So to wrap everything up, for us, we didn't go to the doctor. We were pretty healthy for the most part. I mean, I got GERD reflex, but I don't have sugar. I don't have high blood pressure. I have been known to be on a borderline. I think my wife's been on a borderline for cholesterol.
Yep.
But in all, we're both pretty healthy, so we did not go to a doctor, which I do recommend. If you're gonna do prolonged fasting, just check with your doctor to make sure that you're okay to do it, because I don't want nobody getting hurt. But for us, we jumped right into this. It's been 30 days. We're losing weight. We're feeling better. We're saving money because we're not going out to eat. Not only just on food, but on gas because we're not driving constantly. We don't argue as much. It really has calmed me down a lot as far as stress levels, especially with being back in school right now, trying to finish my associate's degree in digital media, filming and producing. So this next month is going to be even more, because for me, starting today, I'm going to be working out. For this first week, I'm going to be working out at home, doing at least 20 to 30 minutes workout. It's just going to consist of push-ups, squats, jumping jacks, and I have this, I don't know what you call that thing on the door. The thing on the door.
Oh shit! What the hell is it?
I got this thing on the door. It's like
Bowflex, I think.
No, it's not a. No, it's not a Bowflex. It's this thing that straps to my door. I'll insert a picture of it in my next video, or I might go to Walmart. I'm thinking about going to Walmart. We might go to Walmart right now and grab some just 20-pound to 40-pound weights or something, so I can work with them at home. I'm gonna do that 3 times a week. I'm gonna try to walk for 10 to 15 minutes during those 3 times a week. And I'm going to what they call an OMED fasting, which is
1 meal a day.
Yes, 1 meal a day, which is pretty much like an hour a day of eating. So I'm gonna go into 23-hour fasting every day for this week up until next Sunday or Monday. What's today?
Today's Monday.
Oh, my days are all mixed up because working 2 jobs and doing all in school and kids and all that. My mind gets everywhere. It's Monday the 17th, and I'm gonna do the 23-hour fast, 1 meal, 1 hour, whatever you want to call it, for this whole week. I'm gonna work out today, Wednesday, and Friday, and we're gonna see if that changes my weight or how I feel. I'm gonna constantly throw myself around to see what best fits me, and to give you guys an idea of how flexible this is, what you can do, and how we're losing weight. Anything you want to throw in?
No, it's definitely good. I would recommend, again, going to a doctor or seeing a nutritionist. I'm actually in the process of looking for a nutritionist to see if they can help us, because we want to get our kids more involved in different things when it comes to health. Our youngest son loves to cook.
Really loves to cook. Like, he wants to become a cook. So.
Yeah, if we can get him on the right path with nutrition, it would be best. But other than that, I think we're doing really good. I know I want to start like getting some flatbreads or something so we can make homemade pizzas. Instead of like going to the stores and buying them, make them a more healthy pizza.
Yeah, but we haven't had pizza about that when we bought one time.
I know, but I want the taste. I want the greasiness of it. I want a healthy pizza. Like a vegetable pizza or...
I don't know about that.
I do.
I personally don't know if I can do the vegetable pizza.
There's this pizza out there that has cream cheese, broccoli, and
no, you know,
it's like
I don't deal with cream cheese.
I know you don't. I know. But me and Robert
broccoli
would
on
eat
pizza?
It. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's good.
I do chicken fingers and pepperoni.
Baked chicken. The shredded chicken.
No, I'll do chicken fingers and pepperoni.
No.
If I get pizza, it's got to be pizza.
No, it's got to be healthy pizza.
I mean, everything ain't got to be healthy. We can veer off a little bit here and there. You're going to have sweets every now and again. A little bit of grease here and there.
Yeah, but it just goes right through me.
I know, it doesn't say that, but...
I want to get more into it, like getting flatbreads and like...
Well, I want to get more into working out. I want to get you more into working out so we can tone.
Yeah. As
we lose weight. That's very big for me. And for the kids, everything we do is going to trickle down to them. Mm-hmm. So I figure if we get our nutrition right and you know, get our little schedule correct, and then we start working out, trickle down to the kids, we all can do it together. I know the summer's coming, so we can ride bikes.
Oh yeah, we're definitely going to be riding bikes all over.
Figuring out some other places to go. Hey, you guys, comment down below any questions you have. We'll be glad to answer them. Anything you guys want to know, you want to see. We're doing this to help ourselves and our family to grow stronger, healthier, live longer, and we want you guys to do the same out there. If we can help you guys, then that'll put a smile on our whole family's face. We love helping people. We love seeing people smile, and this is all about taking a journey with us and with you guys all together. We all want to lose weight. The reason that we both love this fasting thing is because for those of you out there that are not as physical as in working out, my wife is not doesn't really, she's not a really physical person. Always had a physical job, but you know, so the physicalness has been good for me, but this fasting will help you with people who are not that physical. When you start seeing you start seeing
weight loss.
Yeah, we start seeing weight loss right away. You shouldn't weigh yourself every day. I do it because I want to give you guys, let you know what we're doing. But when you start seeing results right away, it really makes you dig more into it. My biggest problem has always been eating. This has really helped out my eating because every time I break my fast, which once again, that's your first meal after you've been fasting, I try to make that the most nutritious meal of all. After that, I kind of veer off, eat what I want. I don't go real into the greasiness and all that, but I kind of eat, for the most part, what I want. But that first meal, I try to make it nutrition by having my vegetables, having my my lean meat, and this has really changed my outlook on food, on what I put in my body, on how it affects me, how much I eat. It really have changed me a lot. And for my wife, she's always been a pretty good eater as far as with salads and stuff like that, but because we like going out, this has helped her, to me, which I think, correct me if I'm wrong, help her look at the amount of food we used to go through, the wrong foods that we eat. And I think for her, because we have been, you know, together a long time, 17 years, we have tried to work out. We have worked out together. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put up the videos. I used to do a series called Change Your Life Challenge, which you guys can go check out. That was a few years back before I got into my motorcycle accident, where me, my wife, and my kids would go to the gym and all work out together. We did it for 116 days straight, and then we fell off. This right here is something that doesn't cost any money, and you can start it at any time, and it's very flexible no matter what your schedule. And because we're seeing results so strongly, it's helping me to want to dig more into nutrition and helping my wife want to be more physical to tone up more. So it's actually helping us both. Even though we're opposites, we're still one of the same, which I hope this all trickles down to you guys. Once again, I love talking to you guys. And I've just been rambling on. I know I don't give my wife much time. Comment that down below. If I talk too damn much and you want to hear my wife talk more, comment down below. I'll let her talk some more. Let me know anything you guys want to know. Tune in every Tuesday for new episodes. We talk about anything and everything. Subscribe, hit that bell notification to get them when they first pop up. I love y'all. And until next time, peace. It's all fogged up in here. It's all on your side.
I know.
You know this.
You already know it's your boy Rizzy.